Hello and welcome back to the Bravo stream. You're joining myself, Rel, and Bioacid here as we go back into the Call of Duty World Championship presented by Xbox. We've got Mindfreak going head-to-head against TK. Such an incredible uplink game we just saw then, Bioacid. TK coming out on top.
Yeah, TK did, and I think, you know, to not force the overtime, it's definitely got to be that interception by Looney that stopped that cap from going in at one stage there. You know, obviously it may have been a different story if it had gone in, and it's always down to those one little things when it's a one-point game. It's the smallest little things that can win you a championship and win you a series, just like it's almost done for TK right now. But Retreat CTF will be the next one. Here's some COD stats for you all. TK has a 67% pull to cap ratio in CTF out of the group play here from this event alone. So every 67% of the time when they grab that flag here at Champs, they've put it in for a cap.
Yep, and it's just that consistency that can really win them games. It's very, very important, particularly on capture the flag, where just a single flag capture can make a big difference. I mean, we say this time and time again, we see so many capture the flag games just end 1-0. So let's see who is going to be able to make the first big push, because Mindfreak coming out hot here, managed to take down 4, and Fighters going straight for the objective.
Yeah, they're going to try and run that flag pool side. Obviously, the more preferred side to try and run that flag here. If you're going to run it any which way, he does seem to have a bit of a clear run here. No one on that mini-map in the vicinity to stop him, so he will be able to get the first cap in for the team of MF.
That was a really, really quick capture. 30 seconds gone, so great start there by Mindfreak. Let's see what is going on now with Fighter.
Oh, buzzing with that team nade, you know. You don't want to see that sort of stuff from Mindfreak. And it's been the same sort of situation in the last series they were in, with a few little misplaced nades, finding a few of their teammates. But Shox right now trying to defend a little bit here, while a few players out and around when they get pulling that back cave, pushing hard now as Theories gets picked up. Shox gets a two-piece, and it looks like they're going to try and once again get out of there with a flag as they push out very aggressively right now here, Rel.
Yeah, really back in two, but Sharp here. I just want to get eyes on him because he's cleaned up 2, has sustained quite a bit of damage. He's going to finally be shut down there by Fighter. Such an aggressive player. I mean, I've talked about this time and time again. I was discussing this with Momo previously, who said Dens would be probably the main slayer, but Fighter, he's new to this kind of tournament, right? He's only just come of age.
First time at Chance, but he's been playing with Buzzin and Shox for the last 3 years.
Yeah, so he does have that wealth of experience behind him, but now is his time to shine. Let's just watch Fighter a little bit longer here and see what he's able to do.
Right now, of course, you do see him running through that courtyard side of things. Of course, the MF still up with that 1-0 flag cap. They're going to try and push this flag once again. They've got 2 players blocking it. There's one gone down, one out the backhand right. It's going to be Buzzin to pick him up as well. So now they're going to push back and try and grab that flag, obviously, on the opposite side of things. So this is the second time we've seen TK get very close to having a flagpole, but they're getting shut down by MF as they get off that respawn, and they come back out and they'll be very aggressive down towards that statue.
All right, Fighter just waiting to make the move. Dens cleans up 2. Now would be a good time to push as Luna gets shut down. It's just Goonjar, surprise, picking up very important kills now for TK. Goonjar, who actually finished with a 1.83 kill death ratio in that uplink game, 42-23. Absolutely phenomenal play by him.
Great defense by Goonjar there, just shutting down the MF guys as they try and push in to grab for that flag. You've got to watch out though. One of the TK players has pushed up on that flank, and he is trying to make his way around the back there. He's going to be Looney. If he gets this kill, could have perhaps gone for a run. He didn't have any real support though, but it would have been one of those risky little situations. That being said, the same thing's happening from MS side of things. They've got Theories in the defensive side. Theories, big two-piece there, picking up Fighter and Dance to stop that flag run.
Theory doing great work for his team now. Not fragging with those 5 kills. He's going to get shut down near courtyard by Shox. And it's just back into gameplay. I think TK fell asleep at the very start of this game, and Mindfreak completely capitalized on that. But ever since then, it's been very close between the two.
Yeah, both teams pushed up, be aggressive. They get into the opposition side of things near that flag. They try and grab it. They can't. They get shut down. It comes back again. But Fighter has managed to sneak through, trying to get away upstairs like a sneaky little squirrel, but he couldn't do it in time. And he will get taken down as that flag will get reset, put back at the enemy's base. So right now, 2 minutes left here in the first half. Dan's on that defensive, on that aggressive line, sorry, not on the offense, on the defense. He will find right now Buzzin just chilling back here on the defense, waiting for his teammates to respawn and giving that bit of extra support.
Well, Sharp is the furthest forward, trying to do something on this left flank, manages to clean up the kill against Fighter, but he is going to come head-to-head now against Shox.
Yeah, Shox is on that left-hand side. Shox just put bullets in the side of 1, but they think it's all clear out there now. Good play here by TK. Waiting out there, just waiting for the teammate to back you up, push up bit by bit, make your plays very slow until you can have an opening to grab that flag and run it. So Junjar out wide right now. 2 players see him. Fighter picks up both on them. It's going to be Theories down the gunfight inside as they try once again. You know, this is what we're seeing every single time, Rel. They get so close to grabbing a flag and they get cleaned up. It's such a close CTF game, and we sort of expected this after that hardpoint game and after the S&T and after that uplink.
Yep, and it's just time and time again proving to be extremely tight between these guys. I want to see what's going on with Sharp. Fighter shuts him down once again. Fighter currently 12-8 for his team now, only getting closed off around that turtle area. We can see the big push coming in. I don't know if we're going to see any more flag pulls this game, but there we go. Theory disproves that Buzzin having to go defensive.
Well, Buzzin almost walking back onto his own little nade there. We'll get the return on the flag though. 40 seconds left. Big nade comes out of Sharp there to find him on that flag situation. Looney now making a push here with his team out of Goonja. They're going to try and run a flag on out. They got a defensive line though. Big kill there from Goonja onto Shocks after Shocks picked him up. 25 on the clock. Plenty of time to run this flag in. Realistically, there's only 2 players going to stop him. They've got 3 players pushing in now, sorry. If the kills come out, Fighter will get those kills. Goonja should get this cap in. He will. He doesn't even get taken in afterwards. Looney's 2-piece there on that defensive line too will help them out to get that flag and tie it up at the end of the half. 1-1, even though Shocks is trying to get the flag out of there.
Oh yeah, there's just not enough time to do that, but massive play once again by Goonja. Certainly the standout player of the series for me so far by TK. Yeah. You know, he got that flag capture. He played phenomenally well in that previous uplink game, and he brought things back to 1-1. I think there was maybe roughly about 15 seconds left before that round end, and that's really got to hurt for Mindfreak.
Oh, it does, but at the same time, you know, they're aware that they had a good lead there. They had that one cap lead for a good, you know, 4 minutes of that side. So if they can just sort of do the same, maybe get an early cap off this second half and then keep it going, they can take it to that game number 5, which will be an S&D on Drift, which I want to see more of Drift. I only saw it during day 1 about 3 times, so I'd like to see it again tonight. Yeah, we saw it in pool play, of course. That great map from the Havoc DLC, now making its way into the competitive realm, and really entertaining to watch on Search and Destroy. Sharp here with first blood for the second side. Sharp, real big community member here, fan favourite for TK. As you see now, Sharp on this right-hand side, pushing up towards Statue right now. You can see a teammate of his also down there with him as they try and push on up as well. And we'll then head into, he's run that flag on out there. It's that 2-piece there on Buzzin and Fighter. Looney will pick up one as well. As Sharp now gets a contestation. One player right in front, challenging him here. He's going to push back away. It will be Shock, so he cleans up. But was that enough time for him to stop that flag run? It looks like it was. Fighter picks up 1 kill. Buzzin then shuts that down as well. The flag has been taken. It's been run away though, however, by Looney. They should be able to get that cap in, and it should become 2-1 here in just a moment. Now it's been shut down again by Buzzin. He comes out of nowhere to get the return for the MF squad.
Yep, and this is very much like Buzzin. We see him time and time again just do this defensive work on capture the flag. Not many teams have an allocated defender, but Buzzin seems to be holding that role.
You'll see here Buzzin with that defensive side, like he said, his defensive linebacker skills seem to be on point right now from an MS standpoint, and you'll see him just trying to just keep that flag at bay. If he needs to, he will push out bit by bit. But Shock's now on our screens. He's just in the enemy territory. He wants to go for this flag, but he's got no support. He's got players all around him who will get that trade-off kill there on. It would have been Theory, but he's now going to try and push this one out left-hand side through Courtyard. He's going to duck in through Cast. Oh, maybe a bad mistake. He's got an enemy player right beside him. Big turn around there to pick up that kill. He's going to try and back out through Courtyard once again. Big hitter here from Mindfreak. They're going to get this flag in because there is no one to stop him. Yep,
and Shocks is going to clean up there. 2-1 now to Mindfreak. They've got themselves back into this game. Remember, if Mindfreak actually lose this capture the flag, they'll be eliminated into the from the tournament and finish top 8, 7/8th place. That'll be played out later versus Optic Gaming. But they do have the guaranteed $25,000 for already placing 8th.
Yeah, they have indeed, but they'll still have to go up against Optic Gaming, maybe like you said, for that top 7th, 8th situation. They won't want to even try for 7th there if that's the case. But Looney right now grabbing this flag. He's going to run that one on in fairly easily. You know, a few bullets were hitting him, but he still managed to get it in, even though he was taken down by Fight at the last moment. Here comes the return issue from MF, though. They're going to go for that relay. Even though the flag was put in, they managed to get a 3-piece. They're going to try and run this flag. Looking at that mini-map, there's players of TK all around. They're going to have to try and slow it down here. One more player to go up against behind Statue. He's lying in wait here at the back. He's going to try and squeeze it in here at the last moment. He will. 3-2 now to Mindfreak.
Yeah, the counter capture goes on there. Massive play from Looney to actually bring one back previously for TK. Mindfreak answered right back, and with 2 minutes 20 left on the clock, it's just looking better and better for the Australians to take this down to a round 5.
Right now, it looks like Mindfreak are aware that every time they push out and every time they get that flag away a little bit, it is TK pushing very aggressively back in to try and run that flag. And you can see it now. 2 players are pushing towards that flag situation. Shocks is now trying to fall back for a bit of defensive linebacker here. You're going to have Looney on the wide part. If Shocks' team get nice work by his teammate there as well to grab that kill. Shots coming out there from Fighter. They're going to try and slow that one down. Looking the other side of things, no one from Mindfreak is up there. They're all on this opposite side. They're all on their defense line. They're all trying to slow this flag down. They're trying to try and stop it from being taken out of their base whatsoever as TK be aggressive on aggressive. Looking at those scores in regards to the overall KDs, you know, it's fairly even. You know, you do have Fighter and Shocks both in the 22 area, but other than that, it's across the board. It looks like a pretty even match.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no one who's particularly holding the team back. Nobody who's particularly really excelling. So very, very little difference between these two teams. A very evenly matched squads. Den's trying to defend there, does get shut down, but the team kill by Theory against Goonjar really going to cost TK.
Yeah, it would seem to be the case there. They were pushing up as a team to try and run that flag out. Looney now up high here. He's got a player in the back steps. It's going to be Buzzer, I believe, out there. One more player down the back right-hand corner. If he could get that kill, they would have a good shot at running that flag out. Here comes some more players. Shocks his two-piece there on Looney and then turning around to him finding Goonjar as well. Really helping them right now. Theory's being very sneaky here.
Yeah.
He was thinking about not even going for the shot if that was going to be the case. He's now going to pop on out. They've got to watch out, though, because one of the MF players actually pushed right on up past Rocks. And he's looking at maybe to try and go for a flag run of his own. But here comes Theory with the flag run. It's been shut down there by Buzzard.
And I've got to say here, this is completely TK dominated. Sure, they're not getting any captures on the board, but it's just consistent pressure.
Yeah.
And all that Mindfreak are able to do is defend here. They're going to get overrun eventually.
Shocks has managed to grab that flag, though, heading down near Cafe. He's got players hot on his trail right behind him, though. He's just to watch out for that. He's going to try and dip dive, dodge and duck every which way that he can and run that clock on out. Their flag has not been taken. No, Goonjar just picked it up. Shots coming out. Does he get the return? He does. So there the home flag is there. 20 seconds left on the clock. All they may have to do is just defend here, and they'll have themselves a CTF victory. I think they're aware of that. Fighter's going to show some aggressiveness, though, pushing up through Taos.
Yep, Looney just making this final push now. There is one more play that might be able to do something about it. Goonjar, but it's going to be shut down. There is no other player from TK that can attempt a flag run with just 5 seconds left on the clock. Capture the flag is going to end in Mindfreak's favor. Just a single flag separating these two teams.
OMG. It's all we have to say. You know, this match is as close as you want it to be. It's as close as Mindfreak's last match as well, up against Aware Gaming, who they versed. You know, this is back-to-back intense matches for Mindfreak and also for TK, because they just came up that win against Orbit in that 5th game.
Yes.
So both these teams are like, they know what's on the line. They're trying to get it done quickly, but they just can't because it's such an equal playing field between all these guys.
Yep, I've only actually cast over TK once so far in the Call of Duty World Championship, but this is the 3rd time I've actually cast over Mindfreak, and every single time it's gone down to map 5. The first time we saw them drop into the lower bracket, I believe it was Team Revenge that actually defeated them to do that. Following that, we saw them advance after eliminated one of the other competitors. It's just gone from my mind now, but we are seeing them go to a map 5 here again in the lower bracket.
So it's going to be S&D on Drift as these guys get set up for Game 5 between TK and MF. Now, just before we go to this quick commercial break, I'll leave you with this. 3-0 up on S&D Riot to MF, then 6 rounds consecutive to TK. Think about that when we see you next after this next quick commercial break for Game 5 between these two teams.